Salman Khan has revealed that he's battling 3 serious conditions: rare nerve disorder causing intense facial pain. There's also brain aneurysm and also AVM, which is a dangerous tangle of blood vessels in the brain. Despite the pain, risk of rupture and previous surgery in the United States of America, Salman Khan continues to work. Veera, what do you think about this revelation? Because this is an industry that faces a lot of pressure for being fit, and an actor has come out and openly talked about what he's going through.
And he's not the first. He's joined a long list of Indian celebrities, Vasudha, who remain at their peak of their stardom despite health issues. From Rajnikanth to Sonali Bendre to Manisha Koirala to Rana Daggubati, they've all fought medical issues and yet remained at the top. And they've, most importantly, spoken out about their battles, giving a sense of hope to perhaps those who are going through such tough times.
Absolutely. This clearly will have an enormous impact on public awareness. Let's get your voices on Salman Khan, specifically on the film industry, what it actually takes to come out and speak about what one is going through. But first, let's listen in to what Salman Khan actually said.
हमें जो जितनी भी हड्डियां तोड़वा रहे हैं, पसलियां टूट गई, ट्राइजेमिनल था, न्यूरalgia, उसके बावजूद काम कर रहे हैं, एनेरिज्म है ब्रेन में, उसके बावजूद काम कर रहे हैं, एवी malformation है, उसके बावजूद चल रहे हैं, एक्शन, यहाँ से कूदना, वहाँ पर गिरना, चलने को नहीं हो रहा, डांस कर रहे हैं, और ये सब चल रहा है, ये सब साइड में.
We have Dr. Dhruv Chaturvedi, who's a neurologist from PSRI hospital, joining us. We also have Dr. Kaustubh, Mahajan, consultant neurologist at Raheja hospital. We also have Shehzad Khan, who is an actor. Let me first go across to Shehzad Khan. Shehzad, as an actor, how important is it that Salman Khan, somebody seen as Bhai, and somebody who's admired for his very strong personality, has come out and talked about this? What kind of impact has it had on the film industry?
Thank you very much for calling me on your show. It's just been, I think, 24 hours that he has spoken about his problems, medical health issues which he's going through. It's, of course, it's a very sad. And now when people are going to cast him, producers who want to cast him might slightly think twice, because of all these problems that he's having. But still, I think he's a fighter, and he just keeps things coming on him, and he fights it. And so there's nothing that is not curable. Rest is in the hands of God, of course. So I think the clot in his brain and everything will get cured. But yes, one thing we all must, especially we all on the panel who like him, who love him, who adore him, who must definitely advise him that, he should change his lifestyle. He should sleep a bit. He should take rest. He is, 24/7, his mind is working. He's 24/7 thinking of work and all that. Somewhere he should take a break.
Absolutely, Shehzad. Veera, let's also understand what is the specific condition and what are the symptoms and what are the physical demands, what really leads to these conditions. Would you know something about that?
Dr. Chaturvedi, perhaps, in terms of somebody who's going through this condition, usually when star icons say that they are still at their top and they come and speak about it publicly, it tends to reduce the fear of some of these sounds and names that when we hear, can shake a person up.
Yeah, good evening and thank you for having me over on the show. Yeah, it can be devastating. If you are having an aneurysm or an AVM, what it can lead to? It can lead to sudden rupture. And as you all know, it can lead to brain hemorrhage. Now, brain hemorrhage at times can even be life-threatening. But now that Mr. Salman Khan knows that he has these conditions, but we in the medical fraternity, we are fully equipped to deal with such conditions. But obviously, it's a big thing that he has AVM and an aneurysm, and also is having trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal neuralgia in itself can be a very crippling disease. It can be very painful. And these conditions can present in various ways. Like they can present as a catastrophe, like a headache which one has never experienced, and it's traditionally and classically known as a bolt from the blue. Aneurysm can rupture or the AVM can rupture. And because of their size, their mass effect, their pressure on the various brain locations, they can also present with weaknesses in the various parts of the body or seizures or fits. So they have their problems, they have the problems associated with them. But the good thing is now that we know that he's harboring these problems, I'm sure they can be tackled down.
Also, what leads to something like this? I was reading up on AVM specifically, also brain aneurysm. They say that several people may have these conditions and sometimes they are not that dangerous. What kind of surgeries are recommended in this case, and also what really leads to this? There's also a certain rumor, there's also certain speculation that, you know, fitness exercises, going to the gym, stressing your body out also might contribute to something like that. Is that a myth?
Yeah, that's not so true. You know, what is an aneurysm? We need to understand.
Yes, Dr. Mahajan. Yeah, that question is for Dr. Mahajan.
Yeah, so basically these malformations or the aneurysms begin because of a defect in the arterial walls, and they can be in young age also, which slowly with age may worsen. Having strenuous exercise can increase the pressure, blood pressure, and sometimes cause a rupture of the aneurysm, or sometimes extreme stress, but these are very rare. Usually one can predict when an aneurysm can burst. There are certain criteria. We call them as high-risk aneurysms. If you have already documented one and you have signs and symptoms of the aneurysm or malformation earlier, then it needs to be clipped or coiled accordingly. Coming to the treatment part, there are 3 ways of treating it. If it comes into the high-risk category, either you remove it by surgery, or the way you do angioplasty, you go through an artery and then put coil so that aneurysm or the malformation collapses down. Or you can do something like radiosurgery, where you send radiation and kind of burn that lesion inside the brain. All these things will ensure that it doesn't rupture again.
Right, Shehzad, just one very quick question from a star point of view. I know we've tracked Rajnikanth for several years. What would be the key things for stars at the end of the day when they have to come out in public and share their personal lives and their medical issues? I mean, is it a very difficult exercise? Just give us an insight into what a star would go through when they have to come out and declare in public about it very briefly.
See, when the star is going through a very severe problem, for example, I will tell you one thing. When Amrish Puri Saab was detective of cancer, so he called up all his producers and said, please hurry up, and I have less time left. So you better finish your films, better, whatever work of mine is left, you please hurry up and see that it's done. And, you all don't suffer the loss, because doctor has said that I've got very limited time for, So that's what Amrish Puri Saab did. Now, coming back to Salman Khan, Salman Khan has come out with this fact. I think in 2017 or 18, I'd heard about this, that he's got these certain problems. But now he has come out in the open and said, so we must all pray for his good health. And please, I would advise him, since he's been my very close friend, my childhood friend, that please change your lifestyle, please take good care of your health, and see that there is think less.
I know you've worked with him, and it's nice that Bollywood is also changing. It's becoming far more relatable. Celebrities are also humans, and they also go through stuff that we go through. So it's a culture obsessed with celebrity perfection, and Salman Khan's raw honesty is also a reminder that strength is not just in muscle but also in enduring pain and talking about it, isn't it, Veera?
Well, that's all we have time for this evening. We will keep that conversation going. Obviously, Salman Khan has sent out a message of positivity to several hundreds of others who we don't report or talk about, who might be suffering from such conditions.